Hello, my name is Ellie. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to go over my January numbers. Let's get started. I filled this in towards the end of the month. My total net deposits, cash that was deposited into my account from my job, $2,885.29. Cash back, $52.90. I use my credit cards for everything except my car payment and my T-Mobile payment. Also, I got to check a miscellaneous amount, well, miscellaneous category. That's a settlement that I had submitted 4 years ago for iPhone for slowing down the iPhone 6S and 7S. That was 4 years ago, but that was $92.17, totaling $3,030.60. Now, these were savings. I put the net increases for my emergency fund, my 401k, and my HSA. This $330 was out of this, was taken out of this. Also, what I did is I put my 401k, my HSA, how much did it increase along with my employer contribution, $435.79, and then my HSA $754. With that being said, my total was $1,519 towards savings increases. For groceries, I actually fell under budget, which is good. I made sure to bring the items that were needed, and I also made use of the weekly ads. I do HEB curbside and look at the weekly ads, look at the coupons, and make the most out of that. With eating out, I exceeded that. I did a little over double, $207.34. Definitely need to work on this category. For coffee, I put 100. I exceeded that by like $32. I was stopping by Starbucks a lot because I felt that craving for coffee. January was a hectic month at work, so that really just relaxed me a lot. Gas, I put 130, I actually spent less. My car was getting good mileage. I spent less. Car payment 517, well, that's a fixed amount. I'm going to be looking into later paying more towards principal balance, but as of now, it's $516.50. Car insurance, $210.13. Actually, for the next month, it has gone up, and I'm starting to look at other insurance providers and getting quotes. Car, this is pretty much car washes. Only one car wash, $17. Internet, $79 was the budget. Was up by a few dollars, but I actually renegotiated and I got into a 1 year contract and I brought this down to $60. Phone 30. As I mentioned in my January budget video, I get a discount for having auto pay through my checking account. Subscriptions, it was 13, actually $44.52. I put the TurboTax because I don't get the free edition anymore. The only thing I actually paid less by $10 because I got a $10 credit from Chase since they do have some cashback offers. It was only 30 something dollars after that credit was given to me. Toiletries, I had 40. It's actually less, $25.23, which was good. Now with cleaning supplies, I put 40, spent $76.71. I ran out of several items. Household items, 35, exceeded by a few dollars, $37.99, so I did good with that. Personal items, only $7. Clothes and shoes, 60, just a few dollars, $65.14. YouTube 10, 388. I had used a gift card, which I didn't take into account for what I purchased. Recreation and fun, 46 out of the 50, so it was a little bit less. Dental medical, nothing. Gifts, I ended up spending 20, which was less than 50. Miscellaneous, it was actually 84, which was a little bit higher. I had forgotten to take into account the remaining insurance for my older car because I pay off, since I was under my dad's policy, I actually was paying it every month, paying his phone every month, and then just deducting. And that's the amount I owed. Once I reviewed it, my vacation cash out with taxes being taken out was $470. I didn't touch any of that. And I had $145 of extra, as you can see, besides my job. I exceeded it by 115, about 115. So I've subtracted 115 from 145.30, and a total of $500 that I'll be rolling over to February and using whenever I want to use them. So that's going to stay in my checking account until I decide to use it for something. Overall, I'm satisfied, although I did exceed it. There's daily expenses I track in a spreadsheet, which I'll show in a later video. And this is the part that I really wanted to get this budget planner for. So total income that was deposited into my account, total savings, this is with the increases and job contributions, my employer contributions, which was 1,519. That was the net gain over all these three accounts, the emergency fund, 401k, and HSA. I didn't list out my budget. My expenses were 2,214.50, and then the balance that I mentioned earlier, $500 that I'll be rolling over. Did I meet my budget? No, I exceeded it by 114, but used extra deposits to cover this. Like I said, the cashback and that settlement. So that helped out with, and I didn't take into account, like I mentioned, the rest of the insurance for my old car and the $31, which was the TurboTax amount. So that was actually 115. So these were things that I didn't take into account in my original budget. Things to improve. Now, these are two things that I definitely need to work on. Eating out and coffee. I exceeded that. Only buy necessary cleaning supply items. I used to get like one item of this and one item of that. So just being like, okay, this is what I'm getting and that's it. My biggest wins, groceries and gas. Spent less than what I had budgeted for. Also, I canceled Apple Music, which I actually had a 3-month subscription that I started back in November. So I just decided to cancel it because I wasn't using it that much. And the internet, I got into a contract and reduced it to $60 per month. Here's some notes that tie into this. Eating out, just making sure that I eat a breakfast because I haven't, to avoid hunger at dinner time. Have a protein drink, yogurt, fruit as snacks. Also make better lunches. Just with coffee, making more coffee at home, cleaning out my coffee maker, bringing the cold brew like the stock, for something that's quick. Try out the protein coffee drink, or have maybe a green tea, something warm, something soothing. Another thing to look into, getting insurance quotes. Mine renews until May 2024, so I have about 3 more months until it renews. And then another key thing is to look at cashback categories, like I mentioned. That the only reason why I knew about the TurboTax $10 back is because I started looking at the cashback bonus categories and I added it to my card. So unlimited right now, I'm going to use it for all expenses except groceries because the Flex has groceries at 5% cashback. And also I looked into a new credit card, which I did get. It's a Quicksilver. You get a $200 cashback for every 500 spent in the first 3 months, and it's 0 APR for 15 months. So that's going to be used for any major purchase that I have within the next year. And that's that. These monthly reviews, it's a reflection of what happened, what I can do better, and then just being more mindful and also giving myself credit for what I did well and any notes I may want to add. So this has been really good. And that's that. So hope you liked it. Until next time. Bye.